My name is Jessie Brown. I'm the co-director of Finding Optel.
I'm Mikayla Joy Brown. I'm the writer, co-director, and actress in Finding Optel.
I'm Paul Gayu and I was the cinematographer on Finding Optel.
Amazing. I love that you're here together. This is so nice. And it's like siblings. So what inspired you to make this film?
Yeah, so I really enjoy detective stories, so I always thought I just want to write a detective story, and then also wanted to write something with a bit more of heart, so grief, and it's such a universal theme, so I thought, okay, let's combine the two, and then also the story deals a lot with our childhood memories at our grandparents' house, so I wanted to bring that in there with all the comedic moments. So yeah, that's kind of where the story came from.
So what is that like, being siblings and working on a film together? That's really exciting.
Yeah, it's very surreal, but it's amazing. We get on well together. We love working together on projects, and we've always made like little clips and things when we were younger. So we've had experience disagreeing and figuring out how to work best with each other. But yeah, we had a great time. Mikayla's super talented as a writer and an actress, and I just had a great time directing.
Yeah. Did your family get involved? Like, since it's a family affair?
I think they supported more behind the scenes, but they're very supportive. Like, our family always encouraged us to pursue the arts, and I remember one day on set they came on, and it was their first time on set, so they were just like so overwhelmed seeing all the crew and the cast and Jessie directing there. So they were very proud of us.
It's good, and I think our grandparents also kind of feature a lot, just in the story actually. Like we used to go to their when we went to visit them for family functions and that when we were younger. A lot of that plays into the story. Mikayla tried to capture that neighbourhood and that feeling of kind of being in a park, being outside, having fun, being just a child again. So yeah, they've got something in the story actually as well.
Did your parents identify themselves in the film?
I think there were more moments, like small stuff, like the set design. There's this one portrait that's been in my grandparents' house for years. That we asked to, like, for the art direction to put in the house that Claire, the main character, lives in. So it's like those small little things that we could bring things from like our childhood and our home into the film, which I think could also just there's like some nuance, create some nuance.
Yes. And how did you bring the film to life as a cinematographer?
We spoke in pre-production and we discussed our kind of visual language that we wanted to talk.
What was that? What was the visual language?
Well, our references were Amelie, or the ones I think off the top of my head, and Wes Anderson, so it was a very kind of locked off camera, top shots, little cutaways of, and we kind of just brainstormed before we shot, and it just worked on the day. They storyboarded quite a lot, so we had a reference to look at when we were shooting. But yeah,
it is such a synergy, cinematographer, and it's almost, you have to read each other's minds.
Yeah, you kind of have to get into each other's minds.
Yeah.
And we'd throw ideas to each other, and then we were like, oh yes, that works, and that doesn't work, and
I think even on the first day when I met Paul for the first time, because we didn't know each other before this production, we were speaking about like the camera, and I was saying I really don't feel like we should use much shaky cam, like handheld camera. And Paul was also saying he didn't read that. When he read the script, he didn't feel that either. And I was just like, that just gave me so much reassurance, because I'm like, okay, we're seeing the story the same way, like visually we're looking at it. Wow, so it was an amazing collaboration. I'm so glad that we met him.
On the same page.
Yeah.
And writing, directing and acting, how was that experience?
I would say, sure, there were a few hats to wear, but I had such great support. Like so I wasn't initially going to act, but then our executive producers, Blended Films, they just encouraged me because they know acting is a passion of mine, and they said the story is so close to my heart that I might as well act in it. And then I felt as like stepping onto set, like I had really great support from the cast, the crew. Also on set, I took a step back from the directing. So Jessie and I, in pre-production, we storyboarded everything together, worked out everything, but then during production, I could take a step back and just watch him take the lead in that. And then on post-production, I came on board again and like helped with decisions. So I felt safe. Like I didn't feel overwhelmed, and I enjoyed. Like the story was so made that I didn't have to take long to learn lines or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really a great experience.
And what would you like the audience, or what do you hope the audience to feel, take away from the film?
I think there's a strong emphasis just on hope, especially in a community, because the story touches on grief and like a dysfunctional father-daughter relationship, but how it ends is that there is hope and that we actually do need each other to get through life, and I kind of want the audience to have a positive outlook towards life when they leave the film.